For all of the people looking forward to these games, I know you're getting sick of people constantly complaining about the shortcomings that these games are showing, and you'd much rather hear positivity from these people. But what if I were to tell you that this complaining, within reason of course, is beneficial for both us and you? Don't believe me? Want us to keep quiet instead? Well, let's take a look today at why critiquing the issues of Pokemon Sword and Shield is actually a good move, and how it could benefit future games to come in the Pokemon franchise. You ready? Let's do this. Perhaps the most obvious reason as to why complaining is good. Without critique, how can you expect Game Freak to ever improve upon their work? If we all mindlessly agree and accept everything they're doing, then what's the point in all of this? What's the point in reviews? What's the point in forming your own opinions when critiques are always looked down upon? By stating your opinions and sharing them with the world, you open up the possibility of Game Freak taking a genuine look to what everyone has to say and improve upon their shortcomings. When issues are fixed, your game is improved. When your game is improved and looks better, it looks more enticing for people. When a game looks more enticing for people, it'll most likely lead to more sales of that game. You see how this works? It benefits us by giving us an overall better product, and it benefits them, in this sense being Game Freak, by giving them more sales of their product. It's a win-win scenario. A scenario I'm genuinely curious why people don't want. Sure, if your critiques are incredibly opinionated, then I can see the frustrations and can see how you can't expect a company to act off of that. But when a critique is almost objective, like less Pokemon thanks to the lack of the National Dex, or shoddy, reused animations from past games, then I think it's all fair play. And not only that, but healthy and beneficial for everyone. Sure, Pokemon Sword and Shield are way into development right now, and it could be considered unfair to expect them to fix all of these issues when we're so close to release, but that doesn't mean they can't use the knowledge gained from these games for future Pokemon titles. People aren't happy with the graphical shortcomings? Game Freak can use that and apply it for future titles to make sure they're up to standard to what's expected from a current home console video game. No National Dex? Well, while we know that they aren't incorporating that into future games, it'll definitely let them know that the demand is there. And who knows, maybe they'll change their mind and give most Pokemon fans what they want. Point is, critiquing aspects of these games now could heavily benefit the quality of games we receive from Game Freak in the future. And isn't that a scenario that everybody wants? Or would you rather be a bystander and harshly judge those who want nothing but the best for the series? Now, I'm of course not saying you can't look forward to these games, more power to you, and I respect that you can look forward to what Sword and Shield have in store. But if you're trying to silence those who are mostly trying to help us all, can you please let them? Not everybody is like this, but if I earned $1 for every time I've seen someone silence the other end of the argument, I'd have enough to pay for a cheeseburger. Come on guys, I'm hungry. Just don't silence each other, okay? Let us become one as a community and just have fun, because at the end of the day, that's all video games are about, aren't they? And to have the most fun as possible, games need to be the best they can possibly be. Hence, the critiquing. That is why I critique, and I know I'm not the only one in this boat. You've all seen the Wingull animation, right? A talented animator recreated the Wingull animation from Sword and Shield in a day, and in my opinion, heavily improved upon it. Because of this, We've now seen talent worthy of working on the Pokemon franchise, and I think this is a huge plus. Seeing all of this talent gives Game Freak a lot of options when it comes to future development. They could hire some of these people. They could take inspiration from them when working on current issues. There's so many options with this. I think it's a great opportunity to show the potential of up-and-coming game developers, artists, composers, what have it be, and give them the spotlight for a change. These could be people we see in future games, and being able to look at work that helped them get into the industry could be beneficial for any of us looking for inspiration, and that most definitely is a positive thing in this situation. Congratulations to all of those who have showcased their work on fixing some of the issues of Sword and Shield. You're doing great work, and I hope to see more of it in the future. See? I can be positive when it comes to these games. I'm a firm believer of critiquing products that you don't see fit, as long as it's done in a polite and respectful manner. Sure, it gives you some controversy, but as long as you know it's been done because you care, then screw the controversy and be happy at the fact that you're trying to help out in the situation. To those looking forward to these games, that's really great. And for those fairly critiquing the shortcomings, you all have my respect. Critique is good. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.